Hey everyone, welcome to the big day. Many of you kept asking me, when are we getting done? When are we getting done? Man, what I can tell you is that in the real world, it's actually very rare to get done with a project. But yeah, this is the MVP. It's done. And actually, some people have been testing it at the workplace, which is very good. Two admins and two clients have been testing out things. And so far, the feedback is very great, very, very great. So I just want to walk through the major features that we built together, and yeah, to show you that it's actually usable and it's now an awesome tool. Yeah, let's start. Why waste time? So if I come here to the landing page, the number of things which are here, okay. This is live data, like okay. The testimonials down here, I'm going to put real data in this coming week, and I need to capture actually videos from real clients and our customers at the office, and also I want to get some real transcripts from them. So let's try it out, okay? I then let me come here and try to do sample data. I always use these locations because being a free API for a demo, they want to limit you. Actually, they limit you to particular locations, but generally, it's enough to test. So I'll click on London, okay? Then look for New York, okay? They say things always go wrong when you're doing a demo. I hope it doesn't happen today. If it happens, well, we won't die. Yeah, so I can click search flights, okay? Says searching for the best flights. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Okay, so we get some data. Okay, there are 5 flights given to us. So I'll select the first flight. This is nice. So it is confirming the price. So after confirming the price, you can decide to read through this. You can look at the departure time and the return date, the outbound, the return. Okay, and these are like the actual details that you need. Okay, you can see it is a standard traveler pricing for only an adult. Okay, then I can say confirm and continue. Okay, so I'll click confirm and continue. So you see now I need to log in, okay, which is nice. So I can now say continue with Google. Aha, I love this. I love that now it says choose an account, continue to arrowboundventures.com. So I'll click. In fact, I'm going to show you the admin side also. Okay, I'll show you the admin side soon. Then I'll click continue. So for those of you who have been building this with me, I'm sure you've learned a lot and you find it very, very satisfying. Okay, so many concepts have been covered here, and I'm going to talk about a few things which I didn't touch on, maybe in the past, but a few updates I made. Yeah. So wait for the end. So here I have this button saying fill in test data because it's just the MVP, just to make it quick, but it is something that is easily disabled by just an environment variable. So I click fill test data. Okay, so you have, this is just to make sure that I don't go back and forth filling in things like the passport expiry time. Okay, but it's actually very easy. If you have someone's passport, you can do it, or your passport, you can do it. And the people I gave to test did this, okay, and it was perfect. It was very perfect, and they're very happy. So next, so let's see if we have some seats, okay, for the cabin. Nice, nice. This is nice. Okay. Actually, some guys who were testing didn't find seats. Okay. But I'm glad that we found seats. So usually when there are no seats, you can select your seats after, which is very okay. And that's the normal flow. I'm actually very happy that we got seats. So you can see that we have the cockpit here. We have the key, okay, for what is preferred, selected, occupied, what has been blocked. Okay. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Let me expand a little bit. Okay. So you see that if I hover over in a seat, its information appears in the right, on the right side, okay? In that card on the right. Isn't that nice? Look at that. With a nice animation. Okay. Very nice. I like this. So let me choose 9B. Okay. So you see, this is the seat we have selected. Okay. Then I can go to the bottom and then say next. Okay. Let me zoom out again just to make sure It's the normal zoom. Okay, so here we have a summary. Okay, you can go back to the past if this is not what you want. Okay, you can go back to the past. So here we have the flight summary, shows the passengers, the flight ID, the total, and the traveler information. If you added maybe 2 travelers and a child, okay, you'll or infants, you'll have all the information here. So like you see this one, it's called George Gonzalez, is an adult and a male, and their seat number is 9B. If you don't select the seat number, if there's no available seat, this seat number won't appear. Then I can now click here, say, I agree to the terms and conditions. Then click confirm booking. By the way, I'm very sorry for starting late. I got a delay. That's why I began this stream late. Okay, so there we are. We have confirmed the booking. You can see the pricing breakdown, okay, and the total. So yeah, this is very, very nice. Okay. Then I wanted to show you this. Are you seeing our Kafka notification? So these ones you're seeing here are things I was testing 3 days ago. Okay. But you can see the latest notification saying your flight booking has been confirmed. And again, I can confirm that deleting of notification works. I can delete this, and delete that other one. Okay. If I click on it, it will be marked as red. So I'll click. There we are. Marked as red. Okay. Very nice. I like this. Yeah, then after that, the other thing that you can do is now to pay. Okay, so let's try to pay. So this is the booking summary, like you can see. Okay, booking summary page. It looks very nice. Says your booking has been confirmed, and you can see your PNR. Okay, so we can now make payments. So it's processing. Okay, processing. Okay, I'll choose Visa. Okay, then I'm going to click. I'll say click here to see a list of test cards. I'm going to pick a test card that we can use to test this application. This has been so nice. So I'll pick this card, all these card details, and come to the bottom, paste the card number, remove spaces from it. Okay. Then I want to copy the expiry date, 7th. This is 7/28. The security code CVV is 123. Okay. Then you see I auto-populated certain information. Okay. Like the name, the email, the country. Okay. Simply select this. Okay, then I can put a phone number. Okay, check that. Uh, which phone number can I put? Let me see. How many are they supposed to be? 77. Okay, 774-332-431. Okay, just random. Box number I can put the same. P.O. Box 11 that. Okay, zip code 0010. City can just put Nairobi, just for testing. Okay, then I can say I accept the privacy terms. Then I click proceed. Okay, hoping I've not made any mistake. Okay, so it's processing, says payment received. Thank you. Your payment has been successfully received. Okay, so in the next step I'm going to do is so you see this next message, processing message, payment successful, redirecting your booking. Very nice. So in the next stage, actually, the trick is simply to put what is it called? If you want to have the real payment, the real money, change your environment variables. As simple as that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Here we are. So you can see the status has changed to paid. Isn't that nice? So if you want to book, you can book another one. Okay. So it says ticket is being processed. Please be patient. Maximum of 24 hours. But no need to do that. Okay. So let's go to, I want to log out, then log in as an admin. Okay. Yeah, it will be uh, easier to show you their ticket. Okay. How to upload their ticket. So I'll log out. Okay. Go to login. Then I'm going to log in as an admin. Okay. So this is a test admin I've been playing around with. Who remembers how to create admins? I used the tool, the command line tool we built. Okay. I don't know if you guys remember. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you at the end. Okay. The command line tool. But even then, there's no need. Okay, if you want to see it, look at this playlist. You'll see I think a video, one of the videos called creating a command line interface or creating a CLI. So far you can see the dashboard showing the number of bookings so far. There are 3. Total revenue, the number of active users, and the number of bookings made today or in the week. Okay, so today 1, this week 3. Now, yeah, so you can see the first one here is paid, okay, but pending. And you can even search, okay. I can search by the statuses, okay. Is it processing? Is anything ready? Only one is ready. Has any failed? None has failed. So if I go to processing, you'll find some. So I'll click on view the details. So when I look at this one, you see it says no ticket uploaded, okay. Status, it has been paid, okay. And the customer email, everything is here, okay. Properly done. In fact, if I go to the test email, the customer email, we should see some emails, okay. So look at this. Very nice email, says your booking is confirmed. Thank you for booking with Repo Ventures. Your reservation has been successfully processed. If I click this, view my booking, it will take us to our booking. Yeah, but I'll click this later after I've logged in back as a normal user. So I want to show you uploading a ticket. So let's upload the ticket for this user. Okay. Because like I told you, we are non-IATA. Okay. After this happens, we shall go to an IATA company to just give us a ticket, to issue the ticket for us, and then we can come and upload it for the user. But the goal in the long term is actually for my company to be able to issue tickets, and I'm working on the requirements to fulfill that. Yeah, so like I told you in the very first video, this is something I'm going to test on the market and something I have built, yeah, to grow not only my skills, but also to really have clients with it. And so this whole month is going to be about testing it, uh, with several customers, refining, getting feedback from the customers, putting it back in the application, get feedback like that until it's perfected, and then I'll simply create a new environment on GitHub, okay, and then put those environment variables to run in production and redeploy, and yeah, things will be okay. It will be really okay. Yeah, I'm really loving this. So now after that, I click upload ticket. Yeah, actually this, when I was testing it the first time, this failed, and I'll show you why it failed. In fact, I should show you right now. I keep saying I'll show you this, but I can end up forgetting. So let me expand this and I show you what I did. It's a configuration which is in, I'm going to expand this in my workflows, Terraform. When you remember we did Nginx way back, but I missed out some configuration, okay? Which is very simple to understand. You're going to see it in a minute. I see this line. This line I've highlighted, okay? When I was uploading, it was failing, okay? And it was because by default, Nginx has a maximum limit of how much you can upload. I think it's 1 MB, if I'm not mistaken, okay? So I came and said, client max body size is 2M. So 2M meaning 2 MB. So if you miss that, yeah, this is something nice. And I'm going to show you a few things I also changed. And yeah, this is it for now. And I'm going to merge this code, okay, and push it so that it matches what is on the main branch, so that you guys can see it on the public branch. Not the public branch, but public repository, because you know there are 2 repositories. There's a private one and a public one. So after this video, I'm going to make sure the public repository matches the private repository. But after that, that will be the end. Yeah, maybe I might share a few more things, but going forward, I'll share progress, but it will be code for only the private repository. But yeah, pretty much by now you guys know what to do. You know what to change. Going to like I told you always, make this project your own, break it, change it, do anything you want. Okay. So it says ticket uploaded successfully. If I come here, you see there's a view ticket button. I can come here to view the ticket. Okay. Or I can click download ticket. Okay. So I'll cancel that because I don't want to download it. So isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Another thing I can show you, if you go to the admin dashboard, what else can I show you? I think that is it. Okay. Notifications. Yeah, by the way, I've noticed notifications have not come. You're supposed to see a notification, but it's okay. Like I told you, sometimes things can go can go wrong when you're actually in a demonstration, but it's okay. I've just seen that, but actually, the notification is supposed to come here, okay, when we upload the ticket. But this is quite nice. So the other thing I want to show you, I want to log out, okay, close this, go back to the email, and now this is of course the client who has received an email saying your booking has been confirmed. Click to view your booking. So if I click, okay, look at this. It is supposed to take you to your booking, but because you're not logged in, it forces you to log in. So I'll log in with Google. I'm also going to show you the registration. Okay, it's okay and it's fair. So if I click continue, okay, there we are. This is your booking. So I see the message here has now changed. Okay, you can now view your ticket. Okay, or you can download your ticket. Okay, or view your seat. Then for notifications, by the way, on this side, it's nice that it's actually working. Okay, for the user side, it's okay. So it says payment successful for flight with PNR and then the PNR number. When I now click mark all as read, okay, you see it works. All marked as read. So I've showed you that you can delete a notification, you can mark one as read, or all of them as read. And as soon as I clicked mark all as read, that message saying mark all as read disappeared too. So yeah, success, success, success. Sometimes to get something like this, you need to put in credible effort. Even with AI, still you need to think and have system thinking in your mind. Okay. Look at that. Notification has come. And this is what I wanted, by the way. I wanted something asynchronous, okay? Whereby not sending a notification should not delay the system. Okay. So I think Kafka and whatever we built took a while, okay, to alert our user, okay, but it did not block the application. This is what I wanted, okay. Of course, there are tricks we can do to make it faster, okay, but this is okay for now. And actually, there's something which was happening, okay, whereby my API was dying, okay, and this delayed this demo. The API was dying because the free tier on AWS EC2 has limited RAM. I think 2 GB RAM, okay. So after like about maybe 24 hours or less or 18, the API would die, and I would have to restart it, okay. So I began brainstorming using AI, okay? And I landed on a solution which is creating swap memory, okay, on the hard disk. And that is why you see that these things are delaying. What happens is that if there is anything which is occupying a lot of space, okay, in the RAM, it is taken to the swap. It is taken to the disk for some time, okay? And when it's needed, that's when it is pulled back, and something which is not needed urgently is pushed to the swap. That's what happens. But how is this swap memory created? If I go to this stuff, I'm going to show you, where is it? Let me just Control F swap instead of taking time scrolling. Okay. So you see this says number one, create swap space 2 GB if not already present. I'm creating a swap of 2 GB. Then I check if there's a swap file. Okay. I mean, if there's no swap file, okay, then do this. So this is an if statement. Okay. So if it is true that we don't have a swap file, then we print a message saying echo creating 2 GB swap file. After that, we do sudo fa or fa locate or f allocate, depending on how you do this, okay, minus l 2 GB / swap file. Okay. This is creating the actual, this is creating what I call memory allocation, okay, in Linux or Linux and Unix systems. After that, we add chmod is putting permissions, okay. We put a permission of 600 on swap file. After that, we do this command on the swap file, okay. Then the next command, then you simply print to print statement. So echo simply print statement, okay. Then else, okay, if it is already existing, we just say we print a statement saying that the swap already exists. As simple as that, okay, and do the swap on. At the end, we simply say fi to mean the end of the if statement. Then free minus h simply gives us the data of the memory, okay, the memory and store and the disk space. As simple as that, okay. So yeah, Shell is an interesting tool to learn. Okay, in fact, you can even copy this and punch it in AI and ask AI to break it down for you. Okay, if AI is confusing you, proof check against the documentation. Okay, but yeah, knowing Bash and Shell sometimes is very, very good. So this is how I manage the free tier space. Okay, because the RAM is not enough for the AWS EC2 instance, I create a swap file. Okay, because things like Kafka, guys, killed me several times, and I was so confused on what to do. Kafka takes up a lot of space. The application works, but over time, okay, you find the thing hanging up. Okay, yeah, that's nice. So I wanted to share that with you. So let's go back here, so you can see that notification is okay. I can still click mark all as red, or click only it and it will be marked as red. And it says now 4 minutes ago. So what else do I need to show you? What else do I need to show you? Okay, let's go back now to the, so this is the client. Okay, let's go back to the admin. I'll click login. Okay, login. So you can see now, yeah, the notification for the ticket is now here. So there's no problem, okay? Because it's asynchronous, we don't need it very urgently, okay? And after that, I want to also show you the email. There should be an email. Remember, we had an email for this. So you can see we have new booking order placed. Okay. What else do we have? Payment successful. Payment successful email is also there. We have a ticket uploaded email. Okay, that's very nice. What else do we have here? Okay, let me now show you something else. I want to show you. Let me mark this as red. Then let me show you another feature, registration. I think I didn't show you registration. Sign up, okay? If I say, let me try another email. Nehemiah@gmail.com. Okay. So you see, password, by the way, I forgot to show you this. You can hide and show password. I added these icons. This is something I didn't show you during the building, okay? But I added it a few days ago. And you look at the code, it's very simple to implement, by the way. Very simple. So here, what password am I going to add? Okay, let me type password. Let me see, type password that, okay, try to repeat it. Okay, then I click sign up. Okay, I have to agree to terms and conditions. So if I click sign up, says email already registered, which is nice. So I'll say Nehemiah +3. Okay, yeah, I think this will do. Click sign up. There, that is it. Okay, can even choose to save the password. So if I go to my bookings, okay, if I click my bookings, you see no bookings yet. Why? Because this is the first time I've signed up. Okay, but if I go to the email, I want to show you something. What other email was that? Okay, anyway, it's okay. I shall come back here. So to book, if I want to book a flight for the first time, I can click book a flight. Okay, then here, let me zoom the right way. So where do I want to go? I want to go to Mexico. Okay, Mexico City to New York. Okay, and then this will be a one-way departure 24th. Search for flights. Okay, so this is to show you like a new user, okay, who has just registered. So you can see the UI adapts. But I don't know if you guys like that shimmer effect. Okay, I think I forgot to show you that shimmer loading effect. Let me go back. I like it. You'll also see it in the code. Okay, I'll share it with you. Like I said, after this video. So come here, click. Okay, it's a one way this time. So you see that shimmer? It is nice. Yeah, then I select this first one. Okay, confirming price, confirming. Okay, then you can now confirm and continue. Okay, confirm and continue. Fill in some test data. I'll just keep the same. Okay, but for you can try real data. Okay, so you can see this. So this is what I showed you last. I told you last time that some flights have available data For the seat map, others don't. So like this one, the seat map is not available, but a client or a customer can still book later. Okay, so I'll just simply say next. Okay, and now you see there's no seat information here. Okay, actually it's good that I've been lucky enough to show you all the sides. Okay, now you can confirm booking. Okay, so the flight data has expired. Okay, because this is stale data. Okay, and I wanted to it's good this has happened. Okay, when we are testing and using test data, sometimes you can have what they call stale data from the API. Okay, and because of that, you'll find that some flight data are considered invalid. Okay, in fact, even if you got success at this point, okay, and you waited for around like 10 to 15 minutes and you clicked confirm booking, it would fail. Why? Because flight data, like, can I say, like, is always refreshed or expires very fast, something like that. Okay, so let's try out something. I always get lucky when I do land in New York and in London. Just try John Kennedy. Okay, 24th. Just put a return and search. Okay, so you see, I like this. I like this. It's like everything is going in my way. I was actually I was thinking late earlier and I was like, how am I going to demo a situation when there's no flight found? Okay, this is very nice. So when there's no flight found, simply have this nice message saying no flights found. We couldn't find any flights matching your search criteria. Try adjusting your dates and destinations. This is good. Okay, this is good and it should even happen in the real world. But one of the reasons it could be happening right now is because of, again, the test environment. Okay, it is limited to a certain number of flights. I think, is it 5,000? Okay, but with the real data, you might have over like 40,000 records. Okay, which makes it very impossible to fail to get. All right, let's try the famous place I like. Okay, to this one, London, from 24th to 28th, search. Guys, wish me luck. The first time I got a proper flight, I'm not going, I see this shimmer effect, I like it. This time I want to select the second one for luck. Confirming price, confirm and continue, fill in test data, click next. Hopefully there's a seat map this time. Retrieving real-time cabin layout. Oh my God. This might actually be also expired, but let's see. I had really good luck last time. At least this one isn't expired, which is nice. And look at this. Notification has come. Okay, immediately I can click to mark it as read. Okay, so this is a new user. Okay, then after that, we can make payments. I don't know if that email has come. Oh, I want to show you this email. So for this new registered user, we send them emails. And like, we don't want it to be a blocking process. Okay, it's a synchronous, non-blocking. So it means it can be sent after maybe 2 minutes, 5 minutes. We don't care. Okay, so it is welcome aboard. Hi there. Thank you for joining Airbound Ventures. We are thrilled to have you on board. Okay, so this is how it will appear. Okay, and when I get user feedback, I'll keep improving it. Okay, there's a new when emails fail, by the way, we get uh notified about it. Okay, but so far so nice. So you can see your booking is confirmed 0 minutes ago. It was almost instant, at least for a notification. Okay, do I have to demo payment again? Okay, let me just leave it out. Okay, let me do it because I see a number of you are watching. So I'll come here, I'll copy the card. Okay, I'll choose Visa. You can see I'm going to put mobile MTN mobile money, Airtel money, Visa, and disable PesaPal. Okay, so the Visa, I'll put again a phone number 0774 33 that. Is that complete? Is that 36789? Okay, that is it. City, I'll just put the same. Nairobi. Country. I'm looking for certain country. Okay, let me just put any. But I risk being invalidated for wrong data. So PO. Actually, this box number should come from the previous form. I've just realized it. Okay, it will make it very easy for the client. Okay, you want to make life of the client easier. Okay, so the date is 7/28. 7/28. I'm thinking of actually if you want to demo a failing payment, it is possible. Okay, are you seeing this one here down, card failure? You can use it. Okay, yeah, so do it. So this one is a successful card, but to test a failing card, use this. Actually, I'm going to give this fake card to my people at office to test it. Okello Jeremy says, is there a way to make the booking tickets downloadable and printable after booking, perhaps with a unique QR code? No, that feature is not here in this. Okay, they can print from here from this web application. Okay, they can download, they can view, download, print. Okay, but with a QR code is not there. But it's, yeah, very easy to implement. But it's a good idea. Let me note it down. The things to do when you improve an MVP. But my goal right now is to fine tune this so that uh, they start using it at office. Then I get into the nice steps of money making. Let me. So QR code not there, but it's nice. So the QR code is you can make a QR code using anything. Okay, maybe you can embed all the data. Okay, or put a link that when they scan that QR code takes them to a link and you print. Yeah, something nice to do. So you can see ticket being processed. If I go to notifications, says payment successful, click, mark as paid. Okay, I log out. Now I want to log in as an admin. Okay, by the way, to create an admin, it's very easy. I hope you guys know it. Simply SSH. Okay, SSH into your server using the PEM file I showed you. It is something we did in the maybe in the first 6 or 7 videos. Don't forget that, guys, by the way. Okay, SSH, then run the command I showed you last time. Okay, you said Docker. Okay, I'll show you. Let me not talk, I'll show you. So you can see this the new one. Okay, that we have. So no ticket, you can now upload the ticket. Okay, I like that idea, Okello. Yeah, I'll get to add it. So ticket uploaded successfully. Okay, so you can view, download, whatever. And this time notification has been instant. I guess because of now the swap memory, the thing has been warmed up, just to speak in vernacular. Warmed up. Nice, nice. Mark as read. Admin dashboard is okay. So yeah, so it is this part, okay, where you can change passwords, okay, if you wanted to. I'll not do it, but try it out. Okay, I encourage you to try it out. It's fast and works. Okay, there's even this other part I want to show you. Where is it? Forgot password, by the way. Is very well okay. Maybe I can show you that it works. And copy an email. The one we just created. Okay. +3. Okay. Was it +3? Yes. So we're sending a set case. If an account with that email exists, you receive an email. Okay. So if I go that the email, you see we have a password reset request. Okay. So if I click on this, it should now come back here saying verify. I think did you see that message saying verifying reset link? It was very nice to see it. Then here I can type. What can I type? Type this. Says weak password. Okay. Says good, not bad. So even here we can hide and show. Okay. Can hide and show the password. I added this yesterday. So let me try to re-enter it here. Okay. So they match. Okay. Password strength is good, but it can be stronger. So I'll click reset password. Says password must contain at least one uppercase letter. Okay, let me try to do that. Let me do this. I like this. Okay, now that it's stronger password, I'll type it down here. Okay, now they match. Okay, update password. So it's now redirecting us to the login page. So let me try to log in with that new password. Automatically enter, click login, incorrect email or password. Okay, let me type it. I think it did not update correctly. Type the password. Come on, what am I doing? Why am I on pressure? Why am I panicking? There we are. So I can go to the bookings, okay? So it's the booking list, okay, for the user. So where the user can cancel. I forgot to show. In fact, let me show you that, okay? You can cancel a booking or keep the booking. Okay, you can view the ticket if you want, or you can download it, okay? So you go to notifications, you see, mark as read. If you go to the, let me cancel this. Go to the booking details, you see, it has been paid. So yeah, we have tremendous success. So the next steps is now to finish this staging area being tested thoroughly and very well. After it has been tested, I am going to go ahead and yeah, now do the production stuff. The things I need to change, okay? Like I need to put real client feedback. These are just AI generated feedback here, okay? Real real client feedback. So like you can see, I have the logo already, okay? Is that nice? I've put the logo already. I have put, I fixed the titles. The domain already set up, okay? Complete. What else do I need to show you? Yeah, I think that's what comes to my mind for now. I think if I remember anything, maybe it will be a post. But yeah, that's how it has been. I want to see if there's anything I put in the code. So for it, just to remind you about SSH, okay? Simply go into the backend, okay? Then you type SSH, okay? -I, okay? Mention your PEM file, okay? Maybe secret.pem, okay? Then you say Ubuntu. If that's the name of your Linux machine, then you say at, okay? Then you put the IP address, okay? Put your IP address and hit enter. After that, okay, simply do docker ps, okay, to pick the ID or the name of the container, okay? Then you'll do docker exec, okay? Then you -it, then you put a container name. In this case, it would be FastAPI, I think app, okay? Then uv run python manage.py, okay? Then when you hit enter, you'll be prompted. Actually, manage.py create. Sorry, I'd forgotten it. Create super dash user. Then you hit enter. Okay, then you'll be prompted to enter an email. Okay, I mean a username and password. Yeah. Wow, 80 days, and yeah, I'm very happy. It's one thing to start a project and it's one thing to finish the project. Okay, it says a lot about you, and I'm glad we've reached this level. There, yeah. So you can see the emails are working fine. This one is working fine. Things are okay. Okay, life is okay. Pages load fast. Okay, I love that. Pages load really fast. Maybe just to show you, if I open a new tab and say reboundventures.com, there we are. Let me show you one more thing. Okay, the backend actually is set up properly. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? For sending data, maybe let me clear to show you what I want to show you. Okay, so if I come here, for example, and you look at the headers, okay, are you seeing the URL? It is api.arrowboundventures. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so it is not just an ugly IP address with a port number. It's actually an actual subdomain, api.arrowboundventures.com. Isn't that nice, guys? Okay, and that is happening because of Nginx. Okay, I don't know if I think during the Nginx video I talked about that. Okay, yeah, I did it. Yeah, when we were dealing with Satbot. Yeah, I now remember. setting for us HTTPS and all that cool stuff. It's pretty interesting. Tech, I don't know. Tech is nice. Tech is really nice. I don't know. I've not found things that are more satisfying than this. People are saying also, is there a way for the user to be reminded that his flight is near? No. In this MVP it's not there, but in the next stage, that is there. Okay. The reminder is there. And the reminder is going to be 24. We're going to have two reminders, okay? 24-hour reminder and 3-hour reminder. Yeah. Actually, let me say I've implemented the 3-hour reminder because check-in is 3 hours before you know that. Yeah, so I've implemented that, but I'm not going to share it in the MVP. Okay, what I'm going to push to the public repo is everything you've seen so far. Okay, yeah, then after that maybe I might share a few things concerning like maybe turn stack query, a few AI integrations later, maybe or not Kubernetes, but I'm not seeing it in a use for it. But later maybe I'm thinking of going to ECS or Lambda. Okay, yeah, but yeah, the reminder for 3 hours has been implemented. Tomorrow I want to work on the reminder or Tuesday for 24 hours. So maybe, yeah, I should have said yes or no to your question, Okelo. So yes for 3-hour reminder, 24 hours, no. Yeah. And that is pretty much done. Actually, the reminder is by email. The reminder now which I want to put is going to be SMS too. Okay. Yeah. I think there's a company called, is it Africa Stocking? Yeah. I was looking at their pricing recently. Okay. For SMSs. I wanted to see how it works so that I implement SMSs in this project. Yeah, but this is the MVP. For the MVP, I have hit, in fact, beyond the expectations for the MVP. Way beyond, trust me. And many times I wanted to end this project, but I'll be like, if I end it, I may not share enough knowledge to build a project. But it's done. Okay, it's done. And after this, I am going to share. I'm going to share. But no, you know what? Okay, I won't lose anything. Do you know that? I will not lose anything. Why not share? Okay, so a few things I'm going to share. First of all, let me just tell you about my next plans. Okay, let me. Hey, you didn't update the Discord link. Wait, what? Sorry, Job. No, Job, it's there. It's there. Job, if you look at the description like of this video, the first link which says join the community, it's there. It's there. I was going to get mad at myself because I was telling myself you did this the other day. Yeah, it's there. Check the first Job. Please check and let me know if you can see it. It's the first link. If you look at the description of this video, join the community, then the link. Okay. Then full playlist, then repo. So I want to, there are things I've discovered, okay, which I'm going to share. Okay. I want to deal with turn stack query. Okay. Do you guys know turn stack? I'm going to deal with turn stack, okay, query for the front end. I want to deal with there's something else I wanted to show you. What was it? I'll look at my notes. Okay, I don't have my notes right now, but I have a roadmap with my notes. I lined up a number of things. Talk about post MVP. Okay, they may not be now, but they're important. Okay, I'll do it once in a while because right now we have reached the MVP. I feel like I've shared everything anybody needs to create a successful application with the knowledge shared here. In fact, I think I'm going to create a video which summarizes what this project has, the concepts it has, okay? And then you can, yeah, you can use it to do what you want. I'm thinking about something. What is it called? It's not coming to my mind. Okay, yeah. Save the state in the URL to try NQS. Yeah, by the way, yeah, saving state to the URL is also possible. Okay, I don't know if stack query does that. Okay, is it NUQS? Okay, I will try that. But my friend was telling me that it does that. Okay. Yeah. So it says type safe search params state manager for React. Yeah, this is one way to do it, by the way. For this project, okay, I've been using Zoostand. Okay, Zoostand and just use state. Yeah, use the use state hook. But yeah, I want to switch to turn stack query first. Okay, then there are cases where I've discovered where using URL is actually faster, but I may not do it because of one. There's a there's something which I want to do where I want to encrypt certain what would have been a query param. I want to encrypt it by sending the I send the request to the backend, get back something, encrypt, send back to confirm. Okay. Okay, now I get it. Even if I put in the as a query param, it won't. Yeah, since it's encrypted, it won't matter. But query params actually by the a fast way of saving state. Even for the QR code stuff you suggested, okay, I can create that QR code whereby the link it sends you with the way it generates your data is by sending it to a link which is built up using query parameters, and those query parameters help the application pick the relevant information for that ticket or whatever. Yeah, but there's lots of stuff to do, okay, in this project. Lots of stuff you can do, trust me. Lots of stuff. I've been thinking about what to do with AI, okay? Remember in the very first stream, I told you I want to do AI integrations in this project, okay? That is something I'll maybe talk about later, okay? But right now we are done. I want to focus heavily on three main things, okay? Coming up next, you're going to see a video on system design. I want to go heavy on system design. Why? Personally, I want to go deeper into systems, and I feel like by teaching it, it will help. Teaching it will help me master system design better. I want to go into AI engineering and LLM engineering, and I want to finish the microservices. Yeah, the microservices is not that hard. Okay, I'm just teaching it because many people who follow this playlist requested for it, and I'm almost like done with it. So when I'm done with it, I will go on to things like what is it called? I want to finish microservices, go to the AI engineering and system design. But system design, I want to go in it deep, really deep. Okay. And then yeah, AI engineering. Because I feel like once you have system thinking, some of the things don't even bother you a lot. Okay. It doesn't matter which tool you're using, whether it is FastAPI, whether it is Rust, it is Go. Once you've built this way of system thinking, things, okay, it's easy to pick up. Now that we have AI, okay, it's easy. You even know you know how to direct the AI tool to do exactly what you want. Okay. You're going to see you're going to see yeah, me talking about system a lot, and I said many of you guys like that system design stuff. Okay, so I want to talk about system design. Yeah, have conversations around it. Yeah, yes, no, it's all about for me. It's all about learning. Okay, teaching what I've learned, relearning, unlearning. Trust me, in these 80 days, there are things I've learned from many of you. Okay, from your questions and the answers you'll be giving me, the suggestions, even okay, what you've just been mentioning, kicks something in my mind. By the way, do you know that I had no strong thought on QR code until you said it? Now I got the idea because of you. Uh, Kela says the AI can be used to send personalized emails to users and maybe avoid using generic emails. You also need to protect the AI with certain guardrails. Yes, yeah. Actually, to protect the AI with guardrails, I'm going to simply create. Of course, usually you use a system prompt, okay, to guide to tell it what it should act as, what it should behave, the tone it should use, an example. Actually, example. I'm going to use few shot prompting technique. Give it like 2 examples of what it should produce only, okay, and test it out, okay. Then it will also depend on the type of model I'll choose. And I'm thinking of several things. I was thinking of how can I use a vector I mean a vector database. Oh my god, I'm going to bite my tongue just to say vector database. I was like data. Oh my god, what's happening? So yeah, I'll see. But very good idea. Yeah, because you can actually give this data. Okay, every time maybe I can have a job like at midnight. Okay, every day, which gets data from the database. Okay, puts it in a format like comma separated format, then send it to a vector database. Okay. After doing that, I can build sort of like a rag pub, small rag, okay, to go into that vector database, okay, and put similar matches, okay, around a few short prompt, okay, to create a personalized email to the user every time. That, do you know how that is, how nice that is? Okay, okay, Lo, you're very brilliant, by the way. Let me tell you that you're very brilliant. You're very brilliant. I don't know where you're from, okay, but your name sounds like someone from around where I come from. Yeah, but you're very smart. You're very smart. Yeah, so thank you for being an active participant. Unique QR code, saving state in the URL, and personalized email. So yeah, guys, this should be the video with the most likes and the views and probably subscriptions. So yeah, it's been a success for me. And going forward, okay, once in a while I'll talk about this project, like the progress, how far it has gone, what I have done. Okay. I think there's one more thing, maybe a few things I'll share, but typically this is like the end for the MVP. But later on, there are a few things I need to do, even like the database, by the way, guys. Guys, make sure if you're going to make this project your own, okay, and you want to test it on the market, I would suggest you use an external database, okay? It gives you advantages like automatic backups, okay, automatic scaling, especially if you use a cloud hosted database, okay? Right now we are okay. Even if I stop the application, we shall have good success because of the volume, okay? We have this volume, okay? We have the volume. Go out and test, by the way. Test things like Kafka, Kafka UI, Prometheus, Grafana. Test it out, okay? Test it out. We have learned a lot. We have learned a lot, okay? There's a lot which has happened. So I think this is actually proof that you can learn something in 31 days and build a project in it in our day. Pure proof, okay? Pure proof. So go build things, break, do whatever you want to do, okay? So again, I appreciate everybody who has been on this journey with me, those who have given me ideas, those who have encouraged me, those who have liked, those who have shared, those who have commented, those who have asked questions, those who have given me wisdom. Okelo, Job, Linus, several people. I may not remember your name right now. I appreciate. Okay. Many of you are from India. Okay. And I really appreciate you for being so good. So going forward, like I've told you, going deep into system design, AI engineering, microservices. So like the project I'm building on microservices is based on FastAPI, and I'm going to go into other things depending on maybe like your interests. Like microservices wasn't in my plan. Actually, my plan was to talk about FastAPI and GraphQL. Okay, and FastAPI and something else which is not on my mind right now. But you asked for microservices, so I want to get done with that. But while going deep into system design, AI engineering, okay, if I can finish that, the higher the better. Okay, because the major big things I'm thinking about are AI engineering, DevOps, okay, end to end. Yeah, but when I finish system design properly and AI engineering the way I want it to be like, but for system design, I think it should be like a long term, a never ending thing. Do you know why? Challenges in the world keep changing. Okay, the way you design a system today wouldn't be the way you design a system maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Okay, so I can put an end to system design. That's what at least I think. So like today, if there is a system which has come up, okay, and it's very interesting, okay, I'll go study it, learn the system, then come and share my thoughts about it, okay. And like me, I learn from anybody at any time. If I say something which is wrong, you educate me, and I accept my mistake and I learn from you. That's who I am. So yeah, I can say good success. Everybody who has gone the whole way with me, breaking, building, you have proof that you can build something and be consistent at something. That's what matters in life, being consistent. So yeah, let me not over talk. Bye for now. I've enjoyed this. Thank you, Okello, for being an active participant, and Job. Job, you said okay with something on your head like this emoji. In my country, where I come from, actually, when you hold your head like this, it means like you're worried. Oh, something is you're like, oh my God. Job, if you're on this stream, let me know you've been able to to do that. Let me know if you've been able to access the Discord server. Taylor says, I would suggest that you create an MCP server for the AI, then create certain tools for the AI to use. Yeah, awesome idea. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome idea. Actually, I'm starting to think of something. Before I share, it would be nice if before I share the AI integration into this project, I should do the AI engineering end to end. Okay. So by AI engineering, I mean I should first of all start by talking about Python for AI engineering. Okay. After Python for AI engineering, natural language processing. After natural language processes, I want to go to the basics of LLMs. Okay. Other basics of LLMs, mostly maybe OpenAI. After that, we go into things like vector databases, things like Pinecone and so on. After that, we go into now real LLM engineering. Then we look into what other concept do I need in AI engineering? So I've talked about Python for AI engineering. I've talked about natural language processing. Talked about LLMs, just brief. Talked about vector databases, okay? Then the actual LLM engineering and using tools like Streamlit. Then we go into MCP servers. After MCP servers, what else is there? Things like RAG. You've heard about RAG, okay? RAG, prompt engineering, AI ethics, okay? Then when I'm done with that, okay, later when I'm making an update on this channel about this project, it will be cool that people who have been dedicated and following now understand AI engineering and will understand how it applies to this project. Yeah. So, Okelo, really appreciate. Thank you. I think Job is maybe not on right now, but Job, if you're on, or later if you watch this, you let me know either on Discord if you've been successful. If you've not been successful, yeah, in my email or in the comment, I'll help you out. All right. Thank you all. Catch you in the next video.